Welcome back to the Rundown Podcast. I'm your host, John Breeden, along with my co-host, Ben Gorin. Ben, how are you?
I've been doing good, John. How are you?
I'm doing well. Where are you recording this from?
So I'm in Manassas right now. So I'm about 40 minutes south of DC right now. Where are you at?
I'm in Harrisonburg. I'm at my house. Actually, I'm in Elkton, but it's right outside of Harrisonburg. I'm a local, as everybody knows, but yeah, we are on Zoom this week. This is giving me PTSD flashback to the pandemic. Have to do every single class.
Every time I have a Zoom meeting, I'm like, can I not do a Zoom meeting? Can we do anything but Zoom?
Yeah. We have some running updates. We've been running.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, to say the least. I did the Richmond 8K, not this past weekend, but the weekend before last, and came in at a 38 flat, which for me isn't too bad. That's right around where I was the entire cross country season. So
What was your PR?
I'll take it. What's that?
What was your PR in cross?
I believe it was like just under 36, I think.
Okay.
But like that was just one, that was the Elkton meet. Like all the other meets, I was right around 38, 37, 30.
All right.
So, I mean, and plus I hadn't ran in a month. So like I haven't ran in a month. So like I'll take it. So yeah. And then I also did the 2 mile. We did kind of we did time trials on the track. And I came in at 13 flat, way better than I expected. I haven't ran the 2 mile in a long time. So like I really didn't know where I was at. I did not think I was going to be at 13. So again, I'll take it, but definitely more room to work. But Ben, why don't you tell everybody about the miles you ran this week?
Before I get to that, side note on your 2 mile, I remember texting you before that and like, what do you think you're going to get? He's like, hopefully sub 15. You rocked to sub 13, dude. What the hell?
I did say sub 15 because I was just like, man, I mean, I don't know. I haven't been training at all. Like I haven't ran in a month. So like I was really like kind of going into it blind. And
Yeah,
so when I got 13, I was like, what? I was like, I mean, I'll take it. You know, it's probably about 2 minutes slower than I was in high school, but hey.
Yeah, no, you were going past the 200 marker at like your last lap, and me and Lee both looked at the clock. I'm like, unless this dude like gets injured, he's gonna beat sub 15.
Yeah. I don't know how I did it. But anyway, you almost broke sub 5 in the mile. Why don't you tell everybody about that?
So I did 2 miles. The first one I tried to do sub 5 and I did 5:17. The third lap kills me. And then I did it again on that, like a few days later when you did the 2 mile. That one wasn't my day. It was a rough race. A lot of factors. I was sore from Monday. I did turn in a 5:26. Not my best time, but I'm also not in track shape yet. So I'm like finishing out my cross country season tomorrow, and then I'm gonna take some time off and get ready for track.
Gotcha. Yeah, I mean, you were pretty close to sub 5, and we got that awesome selfie of you. We got that awesome selfie with you running by on the third lap. You were
so
like,
many people have seen it like, dude, you look like you're dying. I'm like, I am the definition of dying in that picture. Like, I hated my life then.
So we're on Thanksgiving break. Finally, we get a break.
Tell me about it.
I feel like I was just going and going and going every single day.
Literally, August feels like last week.
I know. It's like, it's crazy. And it's especially weird, you know, being a senior, because it's just like, it's your last year and you want it to last like forever.
This is it.
It's like last week we just started, but it's kind of crazy. But yeah, what are you doing over this Thanksgiving break?
So I'm doing a turkey trot tomorrow, like my local turkey trot. I'm doing that tomorrow morning. Me and I convinced Jordan to do it with me because I don't know why, but me and Jordan are both doing it.
Is it a 5K?
Yeah, it's a 5K.
Gotcha.
It's just around the neighborhood, but we're doing that tomorrow morning. Going back, watching the parade, and then it's crappy football until I eat.
You watch that parade?
I don't necessarily watch it. More of my mom and sister watch it. And it's just kind of like in the background. I have nothing better to do. So I'm like, okay, I'll like sit down and watch it for 10 minutes.
That's fair. No, I mean, I used to watch it like attentively when I was a kid, but I just can't now.
It's just kind of like background from me now, because like it's always the same thing every year. Like it's very repetitive, and I just sit there because then I'm like, as soon as the parade's done, I'm like, all right, I'm turning on football.
For me, I mean, I have like three different families, so like three different Thanksgiving dinners.
Just hopping
um,
from house to house.
yeah, I mean, with my mom's family tomorrow, and then my dad's family I meet with Saturday. Um, yeah, pretty much just laying back. Gonna watch football, obviously. Um, Cowboys and the Raiders tomorrow.
Is that the Cowboys game? I have no clue what games are on.
Yeah, the Cowboys playing the Raiders. I saw Stephen A. and what's not Stephen A. Skip and Shannon were talking about it,
Uh,
but
ew. The Bears are playing the Lions. That's disgusting.
ew, yeah, that's gonna be a bad game.
And then the Bills play the Saints that night.
There's a big matchup in fantasy football this week. You do know this, right?
I haven't checked the fantasy schedule. Who are you playing?
I am playing. Well, 3-8. John Breeden is playing 2-9. Blake Atkinson.
Oh my God, it's the battle for last.
It's the battle for last.
I think I'm 5-6 now because my team is always dropping eggs. But I think I play you again soon. Oh
Maybe.
yeah. Oh, me and you next week.
Oh shit.
Let's go. That's gonna be fun.
I'm fucked. How did Blake beat Josh last week?
Because I think Josh's team sucked last week, and like this happens every year where like you just have a week where like your team just stinks, and like I put up 60 points last week and my team can consistently put up 100 easily. I dropped the egg.
Damn. Well, we'll see what happens. Who's Washington play this week? Are they off?
They are not off. Give me a second, I can tell you. At least I don't think they're off. They have Monday night hosting the Seahawks.
Yeah, that's right. They have the Monday night game.
Yeah.
But
it just changed the Sunday game. It's going to be Browns Ravens. No, that was next week's. JK, it was week 13 Sunday game got flexed. It's now Broncos Chiefs.
for Monday?
No, next week's Sunday game was going to be Niners Seahawks,
Oh,
but it got changed to Broncos Chiefs.
gotcha. Also, side note, did you see the fight with LeBron James?
Oh my God.
Stewart?
I did see that. That dude went. I can't think of his name, but the Pistons dude went nuts.
Isaiah Stewart.
Yeah, Isaiah Stewart. Like, I want to know like what caused him to go so berserk.
I feel like he was mad at first, but then he was kind of putting on a show.
Yeah, like he was definitely. I feel like the normal like scrums happened, but then like it got worse, and like it kind of reminded me of Malice at the Palace, but like it also didn't get as bad as that did.
Yeah. No, that I feel like he was just putting on a show, but
I don't know, but did you see the picture of his face, like the blood going down?
yeah.
That was
LeBron definitely hit him. I mean, he definitely it looked intentional to me. I don't think he meant to like hurt him, but he definitely meant to hit him.
Yeah. I want to know like how was like was there a certain point of like it was just show or like he just got riled up so much, like what made it get that bad where like he was about to like drop kick LeBron.
Yeah. He would have too. That dude, he's a big dude. Like LeBron's a big guy, but like that dude was I wouldn't fuck with that guy.
No. You would just run the other direction.
Yeah. All right, Ben. I understand you have an update from Dom on something. What's the deal here?
So basically, Tate yesterday texted in the group chat, was like 10 likes on this message, and I'll beat Dom in a race. So today they raced. Dom went 5:34. Tate went sub 6, they believe, but Tate's not clutch because Dom kicked his ass.
Man.
Tate
Wait, this was a mile?
Yeah, they did a mile.
Well, this wasn't the 5K they were talking about.
I don't know if did they say 5K or did they just
He definitely said 5K. He said he'll beat Dom in a 5K.
I don't know, but they did a mile today and Dom beat him. But even then, I feel like Dom even still has more endurance than Tate.
Well,
because Tate has speed. Like if it came down to like an 100-meter sprint, I would bet Tate.
oh yeah.
But as you as the race gets longer and longer, Dom's odds go up faster.
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry, Tate. I'm everybody knows I'm a big Tate supporter, but I can't help you on this one, buddy. What about a 5K? I mean, how do you see a 5K going between them?
Oh, Dom has the endurance to be good, and like Tate doesn't have a lot of endurance. If it came down to like a sprint, Tate has more speed than Dom, but Dom has a little more endurance. Even though Dom has all his injury issues, he could still beat Tate.
Yeah, it's probably true, but I'm pulling for you, Tate. I mean, I want to see this underdog upset the story.
I think, but they should do this now. Like they have this mile now, and then at the end of the season, they race again and they see what happens.
Yeah, but I want to see this 5K play out. Hear me out. How about Dom in a T-Rex suit against Tate?
I don't know if Dom would survive that. But I think Tate is scarred. Like, he might just have to run faster because after the UVA race with the T-Rex costume, he might just have to run the brute to make sure he doesn't get PTSD.
Yeah, it's psychological warfare. You're in the T-Rex suit.
Wasn't that the only one that race that like Tate did as well all season was the UVA and he lost to a T-Rex?
Yeah. He got passed twice. We bring this up on every show.
Dude, when we bring Tate on, we're gonna need his opinion on the T-Rex. We're gonna need his opinion on a lot of things.
We are. No, I tell you what though, if Tate were to beat Dom in a 5K, it's the ultimate David versus Goliath story. They would have to it's no longer David versus Goliath. It would be Dom versus Tate. But I would be pulling for Tate. I'll leave it at that. I like pulling for the underdog. What can I say?
I mean, I always do like an upset, but I don't see an upset happening there.
No. To close things out today, we want to briefly talk about our favorite Thanksgiving food. Ben, what's your favorite?
You see, there's too many to choose from because, like, I like stuffing, but if I like the breads, but if I had to pick one, I'm going with a solid either pumpkin pie or pumpkin bread. I'm a sucker for pumpkin.
Pumpkin bread is pretty good. I don't usually eat it for Thanksgiving, but I'll eat it around like the fall season, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, for me, I really like stuffing. I know that.
Stuffing's really good. My mom will do like stuffing when like she calls it out of the bird and in the bird stuff. So I have like 2 stuffings and they're both really good.
Yeah. I mean, obviously I like turkey and stuff like that, but there are a lot of people that don't like turkey though. I don't know what's wrong with them.
They don't like turkey. That's what's wrong with them.
Something's wrong with them. But anyway. All right. And that is going to conclude this episode of the Rundown Podcast. If you like this podcast, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to our channel. Hey, follow us on Instagram at @the_run_down podcast. And follow our main Instagrams. They're in the bio of our Rundown Instagram. So yeah, anything else, Ben?
Happy Thanksgiving, and I'll see you in a week, John. I'll be back. All right.
I will see you in a week. We have a very special guest coming on. It's pretty much already been spoiled, but stay tuned because we have a very special guest. It's gonna be a lot of fun. We have more guests to come after that. We have some other big things planned. So
our next guest is the man, the myth, the anti-clutch legend.
Well, that's the debatable clutch.
Anti-clutch.
I'll leave it out. But yeah, so hopefully we didn't give everybody like horrible PTSD about Zoom, but we wanted to do something this week because we're really thankful for all the support. So we wanted to give you guys a Thanksgiving podcast. So there you go. So yeah, happy Thanksgiving, everybody. We will see you next week.